Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. It's a wet Tuesday right here in the studio, and thank you so much for joining us today. Ann is back in the saddle.
I am.
Again?
I get
back in the saddle again.
Yeah, exactly.
So
yeah.
It's a little wet outside.
Isn't it, though?
It is a little wet.
You know, let's talk about the wetness.
You want it? Okay, let's go ahead.
You know, I'm telling you people, I don't know if you have an ant problem going on, but this morning, bless my husband.
What did he do?
Well, I was getting ready, you know, back in the bedroom, and all of a sudden I hear doors slamming.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm not going to say, you know, like mad, but yeah, kind of upset.
Oh, was he upset?
You can tell when your man or your wife is upset.
Did he see an ant?
He saw a whole trail of ants going from our garage door in the garage all the way into the house, into his little bathroom, the first our little bathroom.
Oh, his bathroom.
Well, it's his bathroom.
Well, what's in there that they're attracted to?
There's an ant trap. I had those taro traps, so they're all hiking in there.
Okay.
Hopefully to take stuff back, but he was not happy.
Well, you know, you
sprayed from one end to the other and mopped and yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
okay.
He took care of it, but I knew there was something wrong. You can know immediately.
Well, you know they'll come back.
I know.
Yeah.
And I don't think the rain is helping the matter whatsoever.
Well, they're going.
Dry.
Their home is flooded.
Their home is flooded.
Yeah.
Well, they need to live in their home that's flooded, in my humble opinion.
Well, they know that you've got a roof.
If they were human, it would be a different story. Mm-hmm. They are not human. They're little ants.
Right. Well, you know you can divert those ants.
How do you divert them?
You have little ant road signs.
Oh God!
Because you know they trail each other. You know they lay down a scent when they're walking, and then the one behind says, "Where did he go?" And they.
I can't.
What? You can buy those online.
You can't.
Little. They're not even called miniature. They're just called ant road signs. That way you can say, you know, detour.
Dan, would you please
3 inches ahead?
Would you please order some for me, and we'll showcase them here on Around the Table when they come in?
Well, they're expensive. I mean, if you got a problem, you got to pay to solve the problem. And you can find them on Amazon.
How do you get rid of ants? Like legit, get rid of ants?
I don't know.
Especially with the rain like this.
Orkin.
I use taro. The taro ant traps.
Which
does help. It takes a while because it's got whatever they're picking up in there, the poison.
Well, what do they eat? What's in the house that they're eating, I wonder?
I don't know. It's in a bathroom.
They like sweet stuff. Sugar, you know.
Right.
What's your husband doing in that bathroom that's attracting all these ants?
I don't know.
He's probably got a candy stash, and he's going in there so he can privately eat candy.
I better hide this from the wife because she likes the chocolate.
That's what my brother used to do.
Hide it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been known to hide my chocolate.
Yeah.
Because it gets eaten and nobody will tell you.
He would hide chocolate.
Oh, my husband said, I'm listening. Be careful.
Be careful. Well, Richard, we're going to find out what's in that bathroom that's attracting all these ants. You've got something going on in there, and I think you're taking sweets in there because ants love sweets.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, yeah, my brother he used to hide candy. He used to run a video store, and I'd come and visit him, and we'd go in the back room, and he would go on a little ladder and pull out some candy, and he'd sit there and eat it, and I go,
"Where'd you get that?
Why are you hiding candy?" Well, I don't want my girls. He had 2 daughters, and his wife. He says I don't want them to know about it because they'll eat it.
I kind of was the same way. Only
Really?
my thought was they weren't good at telling me we were almost out of things. So if it's something that I specifically like and they have an option that's not that, then I might kind of pilfer it somewhere. I admit it.
Wow.
Not so proud of it.
Would you classify that as a sin?
No, I think it was smart.
Smart. It was strategic. Strategic.
Ain't no dummy. Oh me.
Oh well, since we're on the topic of wetness, wet
Let's
weather.
talk about the weather.
Let's talk about the weather.
Because it's a 50% chance. It was 100% earlier.
Yeah.
Chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Partly sunny with a high of 87. We'll see if it makes it.
I should.
Tonight is partly cloudy with a low of 71. And then 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow with a high of 91. Heat index as high as 98.
Ooh.
Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 71. Then Thursday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high of 92. Thursday night, a 20% chance of showers. It's going to rain. Whatever.
It's going to rain.
With a low of 72.
Yeah, I've noticed the pattern here is
rain.
Well, it rains sometime during the day, and it rains for a little bit, and it quits. And then sun comes out, and it gets hotter.
Do you ever think about what is it called? Cloud seeding?
Cloud seeding?
If that contributes to
that's
any
a
of this
thing.
possible?
I mean,
what is that for? What's the purpose of that?
I think they do it so it'll rain. Oh. They put a chemical in the clouds, and it creates a.
But what's the what do they hope to gain from that?
Ask.
Who do you ask?
Chat GPT.
I'll do that.
Something, yeah.
All right, you can continue. I just wanted you to.
Friday, it looks like 20% chance of showers continues, mostly sunny with a high near 92, calm winds, and then Friday night, partly cloudy, 71 for the low. Saturday, 20% chance of showers heads into the weekend with a high around 92. Sunday, high 94. Monday, high 94.
It's going to be in the 90s. It's going to be hot, and if it's not hot, it's going to be wet. That's about the gist of it, wouldn't you say? Bingo.
Not much going on, and I'm thankful that we don't have severe weather right now.
Modify weather. It says modify weather to increase precipitation, reduce severe weather, or improve air quality is the reason for cloud seeding.
I would suggest just leaving it alone.
Why do we got to dink with it?
Yeah, leave it alone.
And I'm not saying that's what this is from, but you have to wonder sometimes. I don't know. You're not going to know. The government doesn't tell you. Mm-hmm. You're not going to know.
Yeah, you were asking the other day, do you think that there was cloud seeding in this? Oh, no, maybe it was
with the Texas
Texas
flooding
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I had read somewhere that they were doing that not too far from where.
Like the day before or something.
Something.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I can't 100% say that's what happened, but. I can't 100% say it didn't either.
If you don't have the answer, then your mind goes to the conspiracy category.
Well, it does. And some conspiracy theories aren't proved. I mean, they're a conspiracy. They're not conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
They're legit. So.
They're legit. Okay.
Okay.
Or you missed the topic to ponder yesterday.
I did. I didn't even get to answer it.
Okay. You didn't even participate on our Facebook page.
I never participate hardly on our Facebook page. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we appreciate those that do anyway.
Yes, we do.
So we're going to do our topic to ponder right now.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Well, here are 5 thoughtful questions to ponder on the topic of finding the right path in life.
Okay.
Okay. You want to read it?
When you imagine yourself at 80, what do you hope you've accomplished?
Okay.
I want to be healthy, happy, and left a name from, I don't want to say left a name for myself, but have been, people look back and go, she was a good person. She was not have a negative comment about me, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
That's kind of where I'm at. I haven't really thought too much.
Well, I hope that my family is all stable.
Sure.
And prosperous and happy.
Now, that has to do with your family.
That doesn't have to be.
What do you hope to have accomplished?
I hope that
a healthy and happy family. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be satisfying.
Do you feel complete responsibility for that, Dan?
To some degree, and I still do.
Why?
Yes. I don't know. I think it's just built in me.
Okay.
I don't know why. Ask somebody that knows.
I think if you...
I don't know.
Well, I mean, everybody has a part in it. I don't see it as
I know.
my husband's responsibility to make everybody happy.
But, in order to build, and this is in the Bible, you can't build a strong house on a shaky foundation.
This is true.
So
You're the foundation.
I hope that the foundation that I laid out is sustainable.
Do you consider yourself the head of the house?
Not really. I don't. No.
But you're taking on the responsibility.
I have to.
Of the other.
You have to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, our graphic is up on Facebook. Go and check it out and respond. We've got several.
Please do. Oh, that looks like me
several.
when I'm old. That'll probably be me. That picture you chose. Happy, well-adjusted children.
Okay.
That I made a difference in people's lives and showed the love of Jesus. Another one's peace within. And then another is that I can get up the stairs. Just kidding. I really hope to still be healthy and my child is happy and healthy. And then also happiness was one of our responses.
Yeah. It'd be nice to be happy when you're 80.
Yeah.
I'd rather be happy when I'm 80 than miserable than 80.
If I'm not going to be happy, then just don't let me know that I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Drug me. I don't know what
Do
it
something.
is.
All right.
Ooh, so the Facebook page or the graphic is up on our Facebook page. When you imagine yourself at 80, what do you hope to have accomplished?
Mm-hmm.
Richard,
All right.
Richard's listening.
Okay.
I have to watch what I'm saying.
Oh.
He said, remember, I'm listening.
Well, the other times that he doesn't listen.
Yeah. Oh,
did you say anything that?
No, it's always when he's listening.
Oh, okay.
I'll say
All right. Okay. Let's do our Today in History.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
We stand today on the edge of a new frontier, the frontier of the 1960s, the frontier of unknown opportunities and perils.
65 years ago today at the Democratic National Convention in Los Angeles, Senator John Kennedy of Massachusetts accepted the party's nomination for president. The new frontier became one of the major themes of Kennedy's administration.
We can see this crisis in the growing doubt about the meaning of our own lives and in the loss of a unity of purpose for our nation.
Back in 1979, 46 years ago today, with inflation and public opinion both working against him, President Carter tried in a speech to lift the gloom he saw across the nation when he talked about a crisis in confidence. It came to be known as the malaise speech, even though Mr. Carter never uttered that word.
Okay.
The clerk read out a list of 32 names. The last were His Royal Highness versus Her Royal Highness. The judge then pronounced them all divorced.
All?
Wow. 29 years ago today, after years of separation and after both of them admitted to extramarital affairs, Prince Charles and Princess Diana finally got divorced. Adam Rayfield was the reporter for that.
No, just a horrible relationship. Some people just don't need to be together, right?
And they're an
That's
example
a good
of
example,
that.
yeah.
I saw Gianni Versace laying face down on his steps with his head blown off.
28 years ago today, back in 1997, fashion designer Gianni Versace was shot in the head outside his Miami Beach mansion. This man was on the scene shortly after the shooting. Versace's assailant turned out to be wanted serial killer Andrew Cunanan. Several days later, Cunanan killed himself on a Miami Beach houseboat after eluding a national manhunt.
I can't explain the joy. It's like winning the Super Bowl all over again.
15 years ago today, engineers successfully stopped the flow of oil from the Deepwater Horizon spill using a 75-ton cap. This Gulf resident celebrated by fishing. Oil had been leaking into the Gulf of Mexico for 85 days.
Mm-hmm.
We love our country. My family and I couldn't be more honored.
9 years ago today, Donald Trump chose Governor Mike Pence, an experienced politician with deep Washington connections, as his running mate.
There's no real closure that this process is able to provide, but hopefully it's the first step forward for some as they try and begin to heal.
6 years ago today, avowed white supremacist James Alex Fields Jr. was sentenced to life in prison, plus 419 years for killing one and injuring dozens of others when he deliberately drove his car into a crowd of anti-racism protesters during a rally in Charlottesville, Virginia. Joseph Plantania was the lead prosecutor in that case.
And we have a birthday cut today. Singer Linda Ronstadt was born on this day in 1946. She's 79 years old today. From pop star to Broadway diva and big band vocalist, Ronstadt has continued to reinvent herself, but you may know her best for such rock hits as You're No Good.
She's talented, lady.
Mm-hmm.
The British newspapers say I am a madman. The American newspapers say I am a cannibal. These are lies.
Actor Forrest Whitaker was born in 1961. He's 64. He won a Best Actor Oscar for playing dictator Idi Amin in The Last King of Scotland.
Sounds just like him.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's wild. Okay,
There's your topics to ponder.
Yeah, topics to ponder. And we have Lindsay Gabbard and
Friend
up next, and Friend. They're going to be here to talk about branded equine and their update. We always love to update them on their progress. So stick around. Stay tuned to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We'll be right back. Stay with us. And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Ann is back, and I'm not too happy about it.
My front's here too.
Your friend is here?
No, my back.
Oh, your front. Oh.
And my front.
And your okay.
You said Ann's back.
Oh yeah.
Never
Well, be careful. Your husband's listening.
Yeah, that's true.
We have with us in the studio Lindsay Gabbard and also Joseph.
Hello.
Hey guys.
Hello.
You were here on the show not too long ago, Joseph, and you were a volunteer.
Yes.
Are you still volunteering, or have they
volunteering.
increased your pay up to?
We doubled it.
Doubled it.
Double it. There
0
we go.
times 2 is still 0.
There you go. How are you? How's it going? Are you enjoying it?
Oh, I'm loving it. I actually did my first show on a horse, and that was so much fun.
What does that entail?
So I think the best way to explain it is you go to a place. This is a very simple explanation because I barely know what it is.
That's fine.
You go to a place. Everyone has horses. You sign up for events and shows. So one of them is they tell you what to do, like standing trot, which I heard something else. So standard trot. No, not standing trot. Standard trot. And so you do that, and you're against a bunch of other competitors.
Okay.
As well as there's a few other events like following a pattern, which I really enjoyed. But
a trail class. For
yes,
those of
a trail class. And I can't wait because I'm training a horse right now as well, and I can't wait to do it with him.
That's
it was
cool.
So much fun.
Well, good.
Full
cool.
circle.
You guys are here from Branded Equine.
Yeah.
And you were talking about some new things that you're doing.
Yeah.
You want to fill us in on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So for those of you that don't know, Branded Equine is a nonprofit here in Harrison that provides equine therapy to individuals of all abilities. So we have a couple different elements of our program. The biggest part is the therapy. So we do speech, physical, and occupational therapy for a lot of kiddos with disabilities, different abilities like autism and things like that. And we incorporate horses in those sessions, so they get to ride as part of their therapy.
Which is a very successful way to do that.
Yeah, it's super motivating. There's a lot of physical and emotional benefits to it. So they not only have a great time, but get to work on things that are hard.
Right.
That they're skills that are working on, whether it be core strength or first words or whatever it is. Then we have a veteran and first responder program. So veterans are paired with wild Mustangs. So we'll do another session of that this fall. So I'll let you know when we get the final dates on that. And then just able-bodied riding lessons, birthday parties, things like that.
Anybody can come to the able-bodied riding lessons.
All ages. So we start at 3 or 4 and have all the way up through adults. So yeah, so we have lots of options.
What about older seniors?
Yeah.
Can they ride too?
Yeah, everybody's welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but one exciting event that's coming up this weekend that we're here to chat about is an adoption event. So we are actually really excited to announce that Branded Equine Therapy is now a national adoption center for wild Mustangs. So we've been chosen.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
What'd you have to do to get that? Is it a long process, or do you have to jump through a lot of hoops?
It's a partnership with another nonprofit and the Bureau of Land Management. So it's a partnership to help rehome. So a lot of people don't know there's actually thousands and thousands of wild Mustangs that your tax dollars actually help care for. So there's herd management areas, mostly out west, like Wyoming and Colorado, Oregon, and there's herds of wild horses. And so the Bureau of Land Management helps to maintain those. So if there's a certain number of horses that can be sustained on those in those areas, because it's usually not super great, right? Like rangeland, we're talking like desert of Nevada,
Right.
And so if nothing is done, the whole herd will starve. So the they take a percentage of horses off of those lands every year to make sure that the herd can maintain, the herd and the land can maintain sustainability. So those horses get put in what they call holding facilities and hopefully adopted out to start a new chapter, a new life. And so that's where we come in. So our goal is to help them find a new future, So
Right.
these animals are really incredible horses. They have incredible endurance. They're super healthy. Their feet are amazing. Lots of really great benefits, and they can become really good partners. So we actually use some of the horses that have been tamed in our therapy program.
Right.
So they can become
proof
partners.
That it certainly can change the life of the horse.
So these horses, there'll be 20. More than 20 of these horses available, all different sizes, colors, shapes, and they'll be available for adoption this Saturday at Brandon. And their adoption fees start at only $125.
Wow!
So,
when you talk about adopting, do you pick them up there, or do they stay
Yes.
there and get trained?
Yeah, so options for both.
Okay.
Yeah. So people can pick them up and adopt them if they have the appropriate facilities. So,
Right. Mhm.
Obviously you don't want, your backyard picket
Oh,
fence.
yeah.
No.
So if they have the appropriate facilities, which we can help them with, figure out if they have that. And then, if not, we do have some programs where they can, put the horse in training with us, and then take it home. We also have some horses that are already trained that'll be in that adoption as well.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
So we have some really great. My other phone has the pictures on it, of course. But anyway, so we have a couple really, really fantastic horses that are already kind of a little bit more of a intermediate beginner level.
Now, when you say
the
that
wild ones.
when you train them, will they be to the point where you can ride them, or just handling?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
We can do either. So there's a great program now that can allow us to train them, for the adopters.
Right.
And then they can still pay the $125, which is really awesome. And then there's some options for continued training,
Okay.
so that they can be able to be.
I'm curious about the roundup of these wild horses. I'm thinking that'd be a good job for you.
Oh, maybe.
Roundup.
I think it'd be fun.
Just like,
Yeah.
can you imagine? Think about the
Hundreds
old Wild
of
West, but
thousands of
just
acres trying to
yes.
find.
Wow!
It
And
would
then
be.
here you are a nationally known place to go and adopt such horses.
Yeah, we're really excited about it.
And it's all week. I mean, it's Friday and Saturday. Is that correct?
So the preview is Friday. So starting
Okay.
at 5:30 or 5:30, yeah.
5:30.
5:30. Thanks. So 5:30 to 7:30 we'll have like an open house, so they
Look-see.
can come. Yeah, they can come pick out their favorites. We can walk them through anything, pre-approval or things like that too. And then the adoption itself will be on Saturday from 9 to 4.
So you can come at any time during that 9 to 4.
Yeah, it
and
will be
start
first
the
come,
process?
first serve though.
Right.
So if you get there earlier, you might
No
have
holds.
a little bit better picks. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, what if two people say, I like it. No, I want him.
I guess
What do you
rock,
do with
paper,
that?
Duke it out?
scissors, No.
Whoever can throw the hardest punch.
No.
So,
Okay.
so we will do pre-approvals, if they're pre-approved, they'll get first choice. So
how do they do that? The
So,
pre-approval process.
they can, there's a phone number on there we can help them with, or if they want to come on Friday and get pre-approved,
Okay.
they can do
Okay.
that too.
Okay.
So,
And that phone number is 870-302-9277.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Yeah.
of the pre-approval.
Yes.
I would think you would just want to come Friday and check them all out and get
Yeah.
pre-approved
Yeah.
and be ready to get there at 8:30. I don't know what time.
Well, these are
Get
all good
first in
horses.
line.
They're great horses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Big selection, from.
How many would you estimate that are
We
available?
have 25 available.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Do you expect that all of them will be adopted out?
I hope so. I think it'd be really amazing to be, to show that, Harrison, we're ready for this. We're excited about it. And they're great animals. And, I mean, you can't go to, out to dinner for $125.
Right. That's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That's true. That's
I was going to
true.
say, that, you look at it, if you looking for horses, and if you go on the market and looking to buy a horse,
Yeah.
it's over $1,000 is cheap.
Easy. Yeah.
Cheap.
Yeah.
And then
If
you've got to
you're-
maintain them, in
Yeah.
that process too.
Yeah, exactly. So it helps a lot with, giving people a chance that, may not typically have the budget for that,
Mm-hmm.
and then you get to grow with them and, train them, and they're really amazing because especially when you train them yourself, they'll trust you with anything.
Right.
Right.
So I started several years ago where I had one that, as soon as he trusted me, it was like, okay, whatever you need, wherever we go,
Yeah.
and it's just amazing to see kind of that shift from, having to take care of themselves to relying on you, and that partnership is pretty incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question about, they adopt them and say they leave them in your facility to train.
Yeah.
Are they responsible for for all the,
Yeah.
I guess, the expense that goes into having a horse?
So the board and train kind of is all included. So
Okay.
it's a
Okay.
a certain amount, and
Okay.
then we
Okay.
feed them and train them and do all that kind
Okay.
of stuff. So
Wow.
but yeah,
That's
That's
amazing.
what you do anyway, right?
yeah. I mean, what's one more?
Yeah, what's one more?
I think we have 40 on
What's
the property
25
at the moment.
more?
Yes, exactly. So yeah,
Oh, boy.
we have therapy horses and the ones that are in riding lessons and then all the ones here for the adoption of it. So
Do they send in like a bunch of horses at some point to from these roundups, if you will, and just give you a certain amount, or do you get them trailing all through the year?
Yeah,
How does that work?
so this adoption event, we went to Oklahoma City to get these this
Okay.
week, where there's a holding facility there in Pauls Valley.
Okay.
So we went to go get them already. We'll have another one of these in September,
Okay.
where we'll actually get like a semi-load that will
Wow.
have horses and
Wow.
burros. So donkeys.
That'll be fun.
So,
Donkey.
donkeys.
And what's
yeah.
what's the importance of having a donkey in your field? I mean, people do that, don't they?
Yeah,
to
they're actually
protect
really
the cows,
good
right?
protection. Yeah,
Right.
So I've watched them go after like coyotes and stuff like that.
They
so.
get mean.
Mhm. Yeah.
They don't like
Mine
it.
used to chase my cows. I had to
Really?
let him go. he had to move on.
It
But
probably depends on the.
I'm sure they were
on the
playing,
donkey.
but
right.
didn't
Yeah.
look like it.
No. Yeah. So they're good
Wow.
companion animals too.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
not then they're really easy to take care of.
You form
know.
a bond and trust
You
with
can-
them, and yeah.
Yeah, you can.
That's
feed,
amazing.
You can feed a donkey. Hardly. I mean, they
Go eat the brambles.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Just like a goat.
they're
Go eat
pretty
the brambles.
hardy. Yeah, the Mustangs are pretty hardy, but those donkeys are real amazing. So
Well, again, this Mustang adoption event is this weekend.
yes,
Friday.
soon.
Friday is
Go
look
ahead.
see and you look at the animals,
That's
kind of
from
get a
5:30
preview.
to 7:30, and then Saturday be there bright and early at 9, standing in
Too
line
early.
at
That's
8:45.
They don't.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Please go to Lindsay's at Branded Equine and start at 6 a.m. and be there.
And
You got directions on your place on your Facebook page, I would assume, and
yes, yeah, we're right off 7 North, off Keener Lane. There's a horse statue, real easy to find, right when you turn onto Keener. So,
Okay.
but yeah, happy to help anybody, with directions or anything like that, if they want to go on our Facebook page or give us a call.
yeah.
Joseph, you got any
Yes.
closing words here, man?
Be there or be square.
Be there, be square, yeah.
That was original.
That was very
Love
original.
it. Love it.
All right.
Again, that number 2 is 870-302-9277 for further questions or, I'm not going to say comments, just further
Information.
questions
No
and
comments.
information.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
y'all, and
Joseph.
thank you,
You're
Joseph.
welcome.
We appreciate y'all.
We're going to take a break. Stay with us.
KHOZ.
Wow, Dan.
Welcome back to Around the Table.
Yeah, welcome back to Around the Table. Here we are. Still. Hey, did you know that the CDC says 1 in 3 tweens are pre-diabetic?
Yeah, we did that story yesterday. Sorry.
I'm not looking at that page because I wasn't here yesterday and don't know what was...
Yes, I know.
I think I'm just going to throw the whole thing
Oh, boy. Oh, my gosh.
Okay. You know, it's almost fall.
It is.
Isn't that kind of crazy to you?
No, it's not fall. Well, let's see. August is the last
August,
of...
Like, school starts around August 20th-ish.
September, middle of September, it will start fall.
Yeah, but you think about it, turning that... Although August is hot as Hades.
Yeah, it is pretty hot.
But does it make you think about spice latte?
Do what now?
Pumpkin spice latte. Do you like flavored lattes?
I don't like the spicy or the pumpkin spice stuff.
Well, Starbucks does. Lately, they've been considering coming out earlier and earlier with their like autumn drinks, I guess. Mm-hmm. Last year, it was the final week of August, but this year, experts say you can expect to see PSLs. I don't need pumpkin spice lattes.
PSL, yeah.
As early as August 21st.
Yeah,
I'm thinking, so
I don't
all
like
you
that.
pumpkin spice, there's people out there that live for the pumpkin spice.
And then you go to Bed Bath and Beyond, and they've got pumpkin spice all. I mean, you go on there and you just.
I can't deal with it. I can't.
Too
that's
much.
too much.
Too much fragrance.
Different foo-foo at once too.
You know, they found a teddy bear with human-like skin.
That's kind of like the phone case.
Ugh. Yeah, they found this bear on the sidewalk. Several people in California called police after discovering a teddy bear wrapped in human-like skin on the sidewalk outside a convenience store. The bear was removed by a coroner, and police launched an investigation. Soon after, an Etsy seller came forward claiming the bear as one of his horror movie props.
Really?
Okay.
Ew.
Identical versions are listed in his shop for $165. A 23-year-old man from Victorville was since been arrested and is facing 2 charges in connection with what appears to have been a disturbing prank.
Wow.
Now, my question is, was that real skin
Where
from a
did it
real
come from?
human?
And where is the rest of the person that the skin came from?
Yeah, there's somebody walking around with half a thigh.
That would be odd.
Yeah.
That would not be cool. So do have you seen that movie Snakes on a Plane or heard about it?
Yeah.
Well, there's also been tarantulas on a plane.
Oh, on a plane.
Or at an airport, I should say. They're not cakes on a plane. They're not snakes on a plane, but they're spiders. Customs officials at an airport in Germany found 1,500 tarantulas stuffed into boxes of sponge cake.
Why?
They knew something was wrong when the boxes didn't smell like cake. The package came in from Vietnam, and most of the tarantulas didn't survive the trip. The ones that did were turned over to the wildlife experts. Charges are expected against the person who was supposed to receive the package. It doesn't bother to tell us why. Maybe they don't know yet. But why would you do that? Why would you try to import?
Because the thought came into his head.
You think
that's why? People don't do things logically sometimes. They just say, ooh, I've got a thought.
And
I'm going to do that.
Turn loose a bunch of tarantulas that obviously didn't make it, but I don't know. I just have to wonder what goes through people's heads sometimes.
Do you know, I love astronomy.
You do?
I love space. And astronomers have discovered a gigantic planet orbiting a star.
Oh, really?
Yeah, scientists have found a whopper of a planet hidden inside the debris of a star. Researchers used to think that the star was all alone, just surrounded by dust and gas. Now they've detected a planet that's up to 10 times bigger than Jupiter. Jupiter's pretty big.
Yeah.
This planet is orbiting the star inside the dust. If there's any life on it, we'll never meet them, The star is 280 million light years away.
Wow.
It'd take lifetimes, several lifetimes to get there.
Wow. We talk about Gen Zers and millennials on here with different stories and stuff sometimes, but this one, I have a problem with because I just think our society is sometimes, what do you want to call it? I mean, okay. So what's making 4 out of 5 millennials and Gen Zers feel overwhelmed for more than half the month? Are you overwhelmed for more than half the month?
No.
Okay. And do you get it over pretty? Do you get over it pretty quickly? If you are
whatever it is,
overwhelmed?
it's the
like when your refrigerator leaks or something.
No, you solve the problem.
There you go. A new survey says younger Americans are obsessing. That's the problem. They're obsessing over their social and digital lives and their diets, which is stressing them out for an average of 17 days a month. It's why 2/3 of them now say they're taking a less is more approach to living, including ditching social media and eating clean more often.
Good idea.
Wow.
Good idea.
Good idea. Welcome back to the days before we all went through.
It's called balance. If you're obsessing, you're out of balance.
And I see that with a lot of even girls I know, young lady, who are obsessed with posting
their
themselves.
looks
and part of that, I guess, the whole influencer thing, and maybe they're going to get monetized from it.
Get away from it.
It's you can find a different way to make money.
Sure can.
That's healthier, in my opinion.
Trump just initiated tariffs on tomatoes.
They're a fruit.
But it could they are a fruit.
I know.
It could raise prices up to 21%.
Oh.
It's too hot to heat the oven, but the pizza you ordered might cost a bit more.
Oh.
The United States has pulled out of the 30-year-long trade deal it made with Mexico for tomatoes, which could add a 21% tariff on the fruit. Don't forget, it's not a vegetable. Tomatoes are grown in the U.S. in states like Florida, California, and maybe even your own backyard. Yes. But we still import 90% of them from Mexico.
Wow,
and you know what's going to
happen?
Well, you think about it. You think about this from one perspective, that the price of tomatoes are going to go up. I think people will stop using tomatoes if the prices are too high, or they'll buy them, whatever. But what about all of the tomatoes that are produced in Mexico that don't get shipped?
What happens to them?
They're going to rot.
Yeah, they are. That crop is going to be crap.
So tariffs in one aspect is to force the country that you're buying them from to do whatever.
Right.
To either drop the price or
sit with a bunch of tomatoes.
Yeah.
You know?
There are some things we need out of our country.
Sure.
So we'll either have higher prices on tomatoes, or we just won't eat them.
Do you think it will encourage people to grow their own food?
I would think
more?
So.
Has it?
They wouldn't stress
you at
they
all?
wouldn't stress as much.
Right.
If you had your own garden.
I've tried for years to grow my own tomatoes. They just don't last
Just
very
don't
long.
last. Have you ever done those hanging tomatoes?
I back in the day I did. Now I've actually got them in the garden. But
good. Well, you're
you
learning.
know, I'm having trouble with my soil too because of all the rain. I think it's taking some of the
Taking
nutrients
some of the nutrients out. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to I'm a learning gardener.
Yeah.
And America's first forensic jeweler solves mysteries, with earrings.
Okay.
Okay, the world's first forensic jeweler, I can't even say it, jeweler is so busy. He's so busy. Even she's wondering when they'll make a CSI spinoff about Dr. Maria McLennan used to make custom necklaces and earrings before joining Interpol to help cops ID airplane victims when fingerprints and DNA weren't available.
Oh.
She's since helped close the case on hundreds of missing people when all that was distinguishable was the jewelry left behind.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
I mean, sadly so, but interesting.
All right.
Or it was to me.
All right, we're going to take another break, and when we come back, we have more fun stuff for you from Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stay with us.
And Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
I have some.
Oh, you have them?
Well, no, but I just looked some up.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, I just want to tell people thanks for joining us today on the show. If you have any ideas for guests, and we've got this month full of guests.
We still have some openings towards the end of the
yeah,
month,
that's right.
though, if you have something going on that you want us to highlight.
Yes, there's a lot of things going on, and those vacation Bible schools are happening, and a lot of people plan a lot of end of the summer things before we go back to school.
Before back to school stuff starts, for sure.
Yeah. So if you've got any events that are happening that we don't know about or don't talk about, please let us know. We're all about getting out that community message to everyone. So just go to our homepage, our Facebook page at Around the Table. You'll see an ugly picture of me with Ann.
Oh, whatever.
And just communicate with us there. I think you can even text us there if you want to. Send us a message.
Yeah. Or, if it's something that you feel like you want to come in person, then we'll see if we can get you scheduled if you'll just reach out and let us know. But you got to let us know.
And we're always open to getting free gifts. If you got a car that you just bought and you didn't want to, and it's paid for, and you just want to, give us a better ride. Yeah, gift it to us. Yeah, I'm open to that. Or a boat.
You might need one.
Yeah. The way it's rented.
Yeah.
So, we don't want goats or anything like that, but.
No goats?
No.
I don't want any goats.
I had a goat.
I thought are you the goat?
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The greatest of all time, Dan.
When you go on vacation, you ever think about all the money you waste from the food you don't eat?
Oh, yes. I am conscientious of that. Because a lot of places give you huge servings.
Oh, yeah. Or things you don't...
Or you go to a buffet and you just pile your plate full and you don't eat it.
You don't need it all. It says,
right.
Well, it says here, we waste about $2 billion a year in uneaten vacation food.
How much?
$2 billion.
As a society.
Okay.
And,
a new study finds that Americans waste nearly $2 billion a year in uneaten groceries and takeout while staying in short-term vacation rentals like Airbnbs. On average, travelers toss out about $12 worth of food every night.
Wow.
Seems like a lot.
Wow, that's a lot.
That adds up to a hidden food tax of about 5% on the nightly rental rate, basically the same as what you'd pay in local lodging taxes. So next time you're loading up that rental fridge, remember your leftovers are living a better life than you. They're getting a 5-star stay and never have to check out.
How nice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, lucky them. Wouldn't you say? Okay. I don't know where you got that one.
That's an older one.
Oh, is that? Okay. I don't really have one.
You don't have one? Okay. We're talking about vacations again. Let's talk about study. There's also another study that Americans feel guilty about taking vacation days that they've earned.
I don't feel guilty about taking the vacation days I've earned, much less the ones I haven't
Well,
earned.
this is all but you.
Okay.
It says here all but Ann. Everybody but Ann. More than 88% of full-time American workers get paid vacation, but nearly half don't use all of it. Why? They feel guilty for taking time off. A recent study found that 1 in 5 workers experience vacation guilt, with some even cutting trips short, avoiding the topic of work, or apologizing just for using a benefit they've earned. At many jobs, use what's called PTO days, simply vanish if you don't take them.
Yeah. Paid time off.
Yeah, because nothing says mental wellness like stressing out over your PTO while sipping margaritas.
Seriously, if you have to stress out over the fact that you have to use the days it's
Yeah,
like, really? That's pretty sad.
I think they're working you pretty hard.
I know I need some PTO. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
Is that it?
I don't know.
What's
the page
today?
is not
What's
tripping me.
today is?
Well, I don't have that many, but here's what I found.
Okay.
International Rock Day.
Rock?
Rock, like little
Like
rock,
pet rock?
like a pet rock.
Have you ever had a pet rock?
No, I have not.
You never bought a pet rock?
Not a pet rock.
I bet you that the people have bought their pet rocks. They don't have them now. They've abandoned those. They didn't even put them up for adoption. They left them. They booted them out. They're probably in somebody's backyard right now.
Or in their flower, in their
in their flower
whatever,
bed, yeah.
So
Out in the
have
cold.
you had a pet rock?
No. No.
Why?
Never had a pet
Why?
rock because I knew that I would abandon them at one time in my life.
You have to feed it. You have no.
Yeah.
Embrace your geekness day.
Oh, yeah. I do that every day.
Do you?
Yep.
I don't know why this thing won't let me see the whole doohickey here. Doohickey. Well, I mean, there's a whole thing here, but I can't read it all because it doesn't allow me. National Barbershop. Let me start over.
Barbershop?
National Barbershop Music Appreciation Day.
Oh, that's the quartets.
I love barbershop.
Yeah.
I used to sing in a group here called Sweet Adelines, and we kind of did the whole
Oh, yeah?
thing. It was all a cappella, and you did 4-part harmony.
I think
and
they
it was a
have
lot of
national
fun.
competitions around the
do.
world.
They do. And then also Beef Tallow Day.
Oh, yeah. They're going to beef tallow instead of short or whatever.
Lard.
They use lard or whatever.
Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be healthier?
Yes, it is.
I don't know a lot about it, but I wish I knew somebody who could come on and talk to us about beef tallow.
It's banned in Europe.
Why?
Not beef tallow. They use beef tallow in Europe,
but lard is.
Because it's unhealthy.
Right.
The lard is. I don't know if it's lard. I think it's whatever they use to fry their foods in.
Okay.
Grease. Some kind of grease.
Some kind of grease?
Yeah. Vegetable oil, maybe. I don't know. Anyway,
Okay,
I'm tired now.
Okay. I was going to tell you, ketchup. Never mind. I'm done.
We got to go.
Bye.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.